It's been said that dogs eat grass because they have a tummy ache, and when they eat grass, it makes them throw up. Is that true? You want to know what the experts say? They say there are 7 reasons why dogs, your Chihuahua, may be eating grass. Would you like to know? Well, okay, that's what this video is about. But that's not all, because at the end of this video, we're going to talk about times when it may be dangerous for your dog to eat grass. So you don't want to miss that. Hi, if you're new here, welcome. If you're not, then welcome back, and thanks so much for watching. I wish I could thank each and every one of you personally or shout out to you one at a time, but I just can't do that because so many of you have made some wonderful comments about my videos. Some of them made me blush. And I want to thank all of you who have subscribed and commented and given my videos a thumbs up. Thank you all so much. If I could, I'd give you all a hug.
Just say the word, we'll take on the world.
My name is Linda. I have owned and trained Chihuahuas for over 25 years now. I am so passionate about Chihuahuas. I am so passionate that I have also spent years studying and researching the Chihuahua breed. And I want to share that knowledge with you so you and your Chihuahua can have the best life ever together. If you're interested in learning more about the Chihuahua breed, about their health, nutrition, training, behavior, or maybe just what makes your Chihuahua do what they do, then you're in the right place. If you want to read more about me or my little Chihuahuas, or if you'd like to know how Chi-Chi's and me got started, I put a link in the description below and you can go read that anytime. So let's get started. I am pretty sure that my Chihuahuas don't have 4 stomachs like a cow does. Pretty sure they don't chew the cud. So why do Chihuahuas eat grass? There are 7 reasons that the experts give, and we're going to talk about them one at a time. Are you ready? Number 1, instinctive behavior. Some scientists say that it's just instinctive, that it's been passed down from their wolf ancestors who ate grass. It's true that wolves in the wild that have been studied eat between 2 and 10% of grasses that are in their environment. Number 2, supplementing a missing ingredient. There was a study done on an 11-year-old poodle who had a history of eating for 7 years of eating grass. However, when they began to feed him a high fiber diet, he stopped eating grass. So that poodle was lacking fiber in his diet. And if your Chihuahua's eating grass, maybe that is why. Try adding some more fruits and vegetables for fiber into their diet. But when you do, make sure that they are whole grains, human-grade grains like oats, wheat if your dog's not allergic, barley, those kind of things. But don't buy dog food with grains, because the reason being, the whole grains are good for your dog. The grains in dog food are manufactured and processed, and dogs' stomachs, their digestive system just does not absorb the nutrients, so they don't get any nutrients from it. Number 3, they may just be hungry. There was a study done on that. A study that was done found that when dogs ate grass before they were fed a meal and not so much after they ate a meal. Brilliant. Well, don't you think? That was a brilliant study. Don't forget, at the end of the video, I'm going to tell you some dangers about letting your dogs eat grass. So you don't want to miss that. And if you're enjoying this video so far, please give it a thumbs up. Number 4, it may just be normal behavior. I guess that kind of goes along with instinctive behavior. In 2010, another study was done where dogs were fed a diet that included FOS. I can't pronounce the actual medical term for FOS. I doubt that anybody can, really. But another group of dogs were fed their regular diet. FOS is extracted from sugar beets and passes through the digestive system and the small intestines without being digested, and there it ferments. So to make this study short, basically they concluded that the study gave them no particular insight into whether or not dogs ate grass because of a stomach ache. I wonder how much money they spent on that study. Number 5, curiosity. Dogs explore their environment with their mouths, especially puppies. So I don't know, maybe your Chihuahua, when he or she was a puppy, ate some grass, liked the taste, and just continued eating it. So maybe your Chihuahua started eating grass simply out of curiosity and enjoyed the taste. Number 6, boredom. Some dogs will go outside and they will bark at the neighbor's dog. They'll bark at people passing by. They'll eat grass, whatever they can do to entertain themselves because they're just simply bored. If you think that might be the case with your Chihuahua, maybe they're just not getting enough mental stimulation. Chihuahuas, all dogs, need mental stimulation daily. So consider getting your Chihuahua some interactive toys or puzzles that will help to give him the mental stimulation that he needs each day, he or she needs each day. Number 7, to get attention. Have you ever seen your dog, your Chihuahua, go outside and eat grass and you tried to stop him? Maybe you gave him a treat instead, hoping he'd eat that instead of the grass. Guess what? Now he'll do it just because he's seeking your attention. So that brings us to the conclusion of this video and the question, does eating grass make dogs vomit? Is that why dogs eat grass? Well, surprisingly, there has been some studies done on that subject, and they have used different subjects, different dogs, and many different types of grasses, and they discovered that actually grass does not make a dog vomit. It's true your Chihuahua might have a slight tummy ache and he might go eat some grass hoping to soothe his stomach a little bit, but eating grass in itself, it does not cause your dog to vomit. Does that mean that you can relax and never worry about your dog eating grass at all? Actually, no. There are several safety risks and dangers in letting your dog eat grass in certain situations. Of course, the biggie is pesticides. I think that goes without saying, never let your dog eat grass that has just been treated with pesticides. Another danger, which is really dangerous in my opinion, is fecal matter. There are a number of serious diseases that can be transmitted through a dog's poop and pee. So if your dog eats some grass that a sick dog had previously peed or pooped on, then when your dog eats it, that disease can be transmitted to your dog. These include dangers like intestinal worms. Heartworms can be very dangerous. Parvovirus can be deadly. Here's a fun fact. Did you know that parvovirus can actually live on grass for up to 10 years? That's unbelievable, isn't it? But it's true. And even though it's rare, if your dog has been vaccinated against parvovirus, they can still get it. It's rare, but they can still get parvovirus from the poop and pee, even if they have been vaccinated against parvovirus. So that means that a dog with parvovirus had peed and pooped somewhere, and your dog comes along 8 years later and eats the grass that dog peed or pooped on, then that could be transmitted to your Chihuahua. I'm telling you these things because your own backyard will probably be safe. But when you take your dog, your Chihuahua, on a walk, or say you go on a road trip and you stop at a road stop to let your dog potty, when you take your Chihuahua on a walk, you have no idea whether or not your neighbor had just treated his grass for pests. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got some value out of it, that maybe you learned a thing or two. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Maybe even share it with others. Hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when my other videos are uploaded, because I've got some really good ones for you coming up. So hit the notification bell so you won't miss them. And until we meet again, right back here on this channel, bye. But when you do, make sure that they're real, that they're blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. FOS is sugar beets. Blah, 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 blah. No, pest, like pests.
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.